Darkster made my thing for me. Yay! Hello, chat. Hello, chatterinos. Look at Darkster being a moderator. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Thank you very much for the 45 months in a row. Skjaldberry. No, I said that wrong. Thank you for the 9 months. Tankanowski, thank you for the 40 months. Luna Moonpack, thank you for the 15. Luna Moonpack, how you been? I feel like I'm not seeing you in a good minute. Hope you've been well. Did I forget my coffee in the other room? I sure did. Fuck! Frick! Gosh damn it! Gosh darn it! Shoot! Baby! Are you upstairs or downstairs? Posture check. Bring me my coffee! I think I left it on the counter! Gotta turn on my watch. No making Flynn work. She's already up and around. She's still cleaning. She's still trying to see if she can get her feet as swollen as possibly can be, and I'm just trying to help, you know what I mean? There's still a couple sippies left. Delicious. Every time I look further into the screen, I find something that makes it even cooler. CO did really good on that. Yeah, CO fucking nailed that, man. CO friggin' nailed it, man. Oh, anyways, hi, good morning. We're live a little bit early today. Why are you live early today? Well, a couple of reasons. One, the in-laws are on their way over right now to do round 2 of cleaning. So I kind of want to try to end stream a little bit earlier today, or not. I'm going to kind of play that by ear. We have a sponsored stream today. We're gonna start that. I think we're gonna start that around 1 or 2. And we're gonna kind of go from there. Let me see. I think I have a designated time for this. So let me double check. Nesting is fun. I had to repaint the bathroom for your first. Nice. Did you see the Yeti announcement video? I didn't need to see it. I'm pretty sure I was like the second person to know because I'm very cool. Me? Super cool. What is that? It's styrofoam. Nice! You can tell I've been doing shit around the house. Oh, yes, but I did hear about it. Flynn and Ash talk fairly regularly, so I was legitimately. I think we were the second people to know. Apparently, Ash told her. They told the parents, and then they told Flynn because, hey, they kind of have a something extra in common now. But yeah, that's so exciting, man. You guys excited for Papa Cream? You guys excited for Papa Cream? Hmm.
Daddy, can I have a peanut butter and jelly?
Ask your mother. I'll say it.
Daddy, I love you.
I love you too. I may have screeched a little bit. I mean, yeah, it's exciting, man. I'm putting the prediction. Fist is next. Fist is next. I'm calling the prediction now. I'm calling my shot. Fist is next. You leave Fist alone? What do you mean? It's a great thing. Don't you put that expense on Fist. It's fine. He'll love it. Fist would be an amazing dad. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? He needs to put a ring on Anna first. Well, I mean, not necessarily, number one. Fist did just get his 70-30 split. That's true. Fist is now, he makes the big bucks now. You know what I mean? Fist makes the fucking big bucks. He can afford it. He's good. You know what I mean? He's solid now. Mouse had you dying last night. Did you see the clip? No. He was busy working on an Uber God PC. All the parts were bought for him. I don't even think Fist had to spend a dime building his PC because his community was amazing, right?
Could probably do 2 ships actually with those extra 2 crew that just showed up.
My lord, he's a unit. Look at him.
Cake would like to address the
I mean,
people though, so...
respectfully, Brick, I'm gonna say this very, very gently to you, but at this height, you could quite literally rest your balls on my head.
What the fuck? Miss Mouse! Miss Mouse!
Could probably do 2 ships actually with those extra 2 crew that just showed up.
My lord, he's
She is such a little horn dog, man. Mouse is such a little horn dog.
I mean, respectfully, Brick, I'm gonna say this very, very gently to you, but at this height, you could quite literally rest your balls on my head.
What the fuck? Miss Mouse!
Degen hours were Degen? Were the Degen hours truly Degen? I've heard Fist say this over and over, that the 48 is probably the most degenerate 48 that has ever happened. Right? Is that accurate? Bum ba bum ba 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 bum. Bum ba dum ba da ba do. Give me just a second, chat. Oh. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just setting my my sponsored thing for later today. Just because I like scheduling stuff, and then we can get it all good to go. You know what I mean? I meant to do this earlier, but I'm a dummy, chat. What do you expect from me? Beep. God, that was last year, right? I think it was last year. 92% sure it was last year. Chat, when did I go to Texas? Was that last year? Yeah, I think it was last year. Chat, what am I looking for here? Boop. Go, boop. Okay, that looks pretty freaking good, I dare say. I'm going to leave that over there, chat. And I'm even going to copy pasta this to like a notepad, just in case I'm an idiot and I somehow delete that shit. Because I am an idiot. Okay, good. The chaos can now begin. Ah! Hi, chat. Smith's almost lighting up the Smith bong bong bong. Oh, was he? Fucking Smith. Doesn't he know drugs are illegal on Darkside? He's banned. He's banned. So sorry about that, but he's banned. A double band. Yeah, exactly. So, how is your Sunday going, man? Where's my coffee? Where's my coffee? What do you mean the chaos can begin? Yes. Chaos is only now beginning? Yeah, we haven't even gotten started, dude. Are you kidding me? We haven't even gotten started. Oh, Chad, it's already October. You know what that means? We're 1 month closer to Mariah Carey being thawed out of her ice. All I want for Christmas is you. And you. And you. And you. And you. I have the brain damage. No, see you in Jared. No, come back. Come on. I'll be good. I'll be good.
Your steadfast
I'll be good.
loyalty is
I'll be good.
greatly
I'll be
appreciated.
good. I'll be good. So what's everybody been dabbling with? What's everybody been dabbling with lately? You know, the sleeping sicknesses are starting to incur on Atlas. It makes sense. We've been live for a couple months now. What's everybody been dabbling with? Lies of P? How is that, by the way? The last few months have been like nothing but Atlas. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, we're not done with Atlas. We're going to keep playing Atlas. But with this week, us having so many sponsors, it's going to allow us to do a little bit of some variety, which I think will be nice. I love Atlas and I love playing the Admiral. but I also don't enjoy it doing 7 days a week, you know, being restricted to it. So I'm actually really excited for this week's chaos of being able to dabble into other things for, you know, a few hours and have some fun with that. Now, that being said, there's a lot of cool Atlas stuff that's coming around the corner. I'm really excited for it. Depression. Well, there you go. How's that? Fuck. Sunhaven, Cyberpunk. I started checking out Phantom Liberty DLC for Cyberpunk. Nice. How is it? I'm drawing a new mermaid today. How dare you? Baldur's Gate Dark Urge run, Necromancer run. Ooh, how are the Necromancers? I haven't touched any of the Necromancer stuff.
Is greatly appreciated.
Vina love.
So far, the DLC has been pretty freaking fun. It's kind of crazy. Nice. Yeah, we have. We're definitely gonna be dabbling into New World. What the guys were talking about, and by the guys I mean the late shift. We were talking about making like an all-encompassing guild for New World. So like Classy and I would be day shift. Late shift would take the late shift. Cletus would be taking the early morning shift, because we have like a 24-hour round the clock guild, so no matter what, people are online and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's gonna be kind of cool. I may donate this one to the Navy if they have a spot. Maybe. Our crew has made like 100+ gold from killing 2 Navy boarders last night. You made 100+ gold from killing 2 Navy boarders from last night. What do you mean you made 100+ gold? Mm-mm-mm. 10 Admiral coats and some books? 10 Admiral coats? Who the fuck had Admiral coats on them? What? Huh? That sounds like a whole lot of meta. Oh no, the reason why I'm asking Circati is because we have somebody who's definitely about to get banned and I'm investigating. Yep. Stupid people doing stupid stuff. That's why, and it's gold related. That's why I'm like, wait, what happened? Who needs it? Yeah, for real. Dude. Oh yeah, those people got banned. Oh yeah, those people got banned. By the way, shout out to Benji and friends to dealing with the fucking idiots yesterday. Those peeps, Nixie, are permit. If you're talking about the flare shenanigans, which I assume you are. Yeah, those people are permit. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, fucking idiots. Yeah, they were something. That's the unfortunate part about having yeah, that's the biggest downside of having a public server. Honestly, I think that's probably the biggest reason I'm excited for 6.1. You know, on top of like all the bonus things that we're gonna have with a like smaller map, everybody will fucking rejoice over that. Whitelist, you know, people are gonna bitch and moan about that because we're obviously gonna be denying people. And those people are gonna be like,
I've been on Darkside for so long. Why did you deny me? Why did I get denied? My name is Riley Deer, and I haven't caused any issues. I'm just very opinionated.
Shut up, Riley. Denied, you little bitch. Thank you so much. Golder mentioned you would be addressing it ASAP. Yeah, those guys are gone. But Wireless could draw in a lot of good people, though. Yeah. But I think that's probably the best thing where we were kind of getting to it. Oh, speaking of which, what happened? More people trying to induce seizures. What the fuck is wrong with people, dude? I'm always excited to play each season, so glad to hear more is coming. Yeah. Butts and wieners. Butts. Do you guys have a filler phrase? Mine is butts and wieners. I like being ignored when I explain things. No, I read it, Mac. No, I read it. It wasn't just the, I think it would be considered to others. Yeah. It wasn't just that. Yeah, no, it wasn't just that. No, it was a whole lot of other stuff, but yeah. Yeah, the OOC shenanigans was also pretty insane. Yeah. Weird people, man, just weird people doing weird people things. Yes, believe it or not, look, even my fucking mods fall for this shit. I read everything in chat, I just don't verbally say it out loud. Otherwise, my whole stream would be Chimeras. Why are people dog shit? USS Defiant 60. Was it a repeat of the shit a few weeks ago? Question mark. Concise Fire. What the fuck? I'm back to pants. Call Aviv. Vena Smug. Chimeras. Notice me and give me love. Nixie Pixie. I'm excited for 6.1. Absolutely. I'm not a text to speech fucking thing. Okay, I read it, but I'm not gonna say it all out. Can you hear me now? Oh. Butt balls, bitch tits. What the fuck? Oh, but yeah. Insert incendiary Provo versus vanilla commentary. You know what? Here's my biggest takeaway from Provo versus vanilla. I would be happy if either one of them worked flawlessly. And I think the vast majority of the community can say that as well. Because anybody who is like anti-Provo is very like, vanilla is perfect. Okay, then why do these 36 people, they can't talk? Well, oh well, fuck them. Vanilla works for me. Okay. Why shouldn't the people who can only use Provo feel the same way about the people who have to use vanilla? Well, that's not fair. Huh? How about we just find a better solution? You know what I mean? How about we either find a way to make vanilla work good, or we find a way to make vanilla or Provo work good? You know what I mean? We were told OOC in the fight last night, throw out the cheese. We replied with just sniff it instead. What the fuck?
Then if you're going to read chat like a voice to text, at least do it like me, Laszlo Cravensworth.
That's very true. I'm more curious though, what happened to those people who can't use vanilla for the years prior? Years prior wasn't an issue because years prior okay, so let me explain the VoIP to everybody. When the Atlas first came out, they used some sort of proprietary VoIP. I always want to say VoIP protocol, even though I know the P stands for anyways. They used a proprietary VoIP. They built it themselves. They used it. It was whatever. Okay. This VoIP was the best VoIP the game has ever had. It beats out Provo. It beats out what is currently here, and it beats out Vivix. So we'll call this VoIP 1.0. Okay. The VoIP system. Thank you. This VoIP was good. It had great attenuation, fantastic connectivity. And this was before Steam kind of redid how you manage your inputs with your mic, because it used to be a little bit different 5 years ago. So it was a lot easier. It's a lot more user-friendly to just get into a game and suddenly you're talking. Then Atlas got the deal with Xbox. So the Xbox contracts come with you have to use Vivix, because that's how Xbox can communicate with PC. It has to have that cross-platform functionality. The thing that they built didn't do that, so they said, okay, rip this out. Insert Vivix. Now Vivix was here. Vivix, for the most part, worked for everybody. It had its issues. It had that weird warbling, you know, whenever you're on a ship, that still exists today. But for the most part, Vivix was okay. It was passable, because not all Vivix systems are made the same. For instance, Eco is Vivix, and also so was Hell Let Loose. those are two wildly different experiences. Then moving on, they removed Vivix years later, and they were like, we don't need VoIP. Then we started working on Provo. Then after we finished working on Provo, they said, okay, we're gonna put back in VoIP. The VoIP that they put in, the third VoIP that they put in was not the first VoIP. Everybody keeps saying it is. It's not. I can fucking promise you it's not. They didn't just turn on a switch and go click, okay, we turned back on the VoIP. It's not what they did. They made an entirely new VoIP. And when they did that, their connectivity issues are kind of the same with Provo. And all they did was essentially, I'm fairly certain all they did was use Unreal Engine's baked in VoIP. Because that's just what it seems like. Because there are a few plugins for Unreal Engine 5 that have a VoIP that's pluggable. But the problem is it had to be usable with Xbox. Xbox really only works with Vivix. It's like contractually a thing. So they had to do some fuckery with this and how this connects to the Xbox. So they had a VoIP that worked, and then they started fucking up some stuff. I was told they went back to Vivix. No, they couldn't afford to go back to Vivix. The reason why they ripped out Vivix is because they couldn't afford the licensing for it. They didn't turn it off because they just felt like it. They had to rip it out because they couldn't afford the licensing. The Vivix licensing for any game that had over X amount of concurrent players or concurrent installed or anything like that was, I forget. We looked this up one time, but it was like, I want to say it's like 50 grand a year. I want to say 50 grand a year. It was like 250K. It's based off of, maybe it was half of, or maybe it was a quarter mil. I don't remember, but I remember it was like, it was a lot. It was a lot of fucking money. And for a teeny tiny little studio like Grapeshot with a teeny tiny little publisher like Snail, that's a lot of money. When you're going bankrupt. So, you know, that's pretty difficult. It's too bad they didn't just reinstall the VoIP from 1.0. The reason, my guess is why they didn't, is two reasons. I wouldn't doubt if VoIP 3 is VoIP 1, but they had to make it work with Xbox. So then they had to fuck up this VoIP, and that's why it has those connectivity issues. So the vanilla VoIP and Provo effectively suffer from the same thing. And that's the handshaking. That's this person being able to talk to this person. The difference with Provo is Provo has the annoyance, I'll flat out call it an annoyance, of you can't hear this person, Alt Tab, hit refresh on this individual person, refresh Alt. That's annoying. That takes you out of the experience. That fucking sucks. We can all agree with that shit. On vanilla side, if you have a connectivity issue, you're just fucked. There is no fixing it for you. This happened to me. It didn't fix for us until we restarted the servers. So, the very first day we had to throw it. You guys watched me on stream. I turned off Vivix. I did all the troubleshooting that everybody else did, and nobody could hear me. I could hear people. I went through a shimmer, and then it was just broken. Don't know why it broke. Still don't know why it broke. And unfortunately, that's kind of the thing. So at the end of the day, I think everybody would just like a VoIP that worked across the board. Provo's biggest issue to me is that C battles where the handshaking is so fast it overwhelms the system. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Like at the end of the day, I would like a system that worked flawlessly. Could we get Provo to a point where it does work flawlessly? Probably not at this point in time because we need to enterprise it. And I'm going to be honest with you, we just don't have the money, the funds, or the resources to, I know I just said the same thing 3 times in a row, but it means a little bit different, to actually continuously flesh it out to where it is perfect. I think they plain lack the knowledge of putting together proper VoIP solutions, so they Frankenstein something together. Yeah. Like that's probably the biggest hindrance to this entire season has been the VoIP. Just full stop has been the VoIP. Provo caused too many issues for people right out of the gate, so they didn't want to bother with it. It's perfectly fine. Once we went from allowing people to use vanilla, lots of people couldn't fucking stand or use vanilla, so those people quit. And then once we're like, okay, you can use both, now there's this little bit of awkward headache between, are they using vanilla, are they not? And then there, you know, it's kind of sucks. You know, you kind of need VoIP to RP. Exactly. Shocker that the number one thing you need to role play doesn't work smoothly. You know, it fucking sucks. It is what it is, you know. It's trading one problem for another. Exactly. Hey, Adsy, thank you for the 25 months. Could Provo have some kind of shard system like Discord, or is it like a small cache that remembers clients so they don't have to reestablish connection? I don't know. That's way too technical for me. I have no fucking idea. Atlas is using the original, but as you said, they likely didn't have the same people around that created it at Jank. I can tell you right now, nobody that worked on the original Atlas that launched works at Grapeshot. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. It is our team's personal opinion that it is a skeleton crew of 1 or 2 people, and the only reason Grapeshot is still a thing is for the sake of tax write-offs, for the sake of Snail staying in business. There's just nothing coming from them. They're just collecting a check whilst working on other projects, because then they can write it off as a loss, you know. But that being said, 6.0 development wise, it's nearly there, man. 6.0 development wise is nearly there. We were talking to, we had our, you know, usual meeting today, and you know, the topic got brought up, or I brought it up rather, of when do we conclude 6.0 and start working on our own games? Because the initial plan was to, okay, we're live. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Oh, and then we would launch 6.0. Sorry, my coffee just really hasn't kicked in yet. We launched 6.0, and then after X amount of time, we conclude 6.0's development, and we go start working on our own games. But the question was, where do we stop? You know, I mean, when do we say, okay, it's time to move on? And I think we finally had an answer for that today. I came up with a big old brain move. You guys are gonna love this. 6.0's development will be done when we can launch 6.1 and no longer have to worry about continuously fixing tickets. You know what I mean? And honestly, we're pretty rapidly approaching that. So never got it. I think Grapeshot's dead in the water, personally. So in other words, we may never stop working on it. No digs at the devs, digs at Grapeshot. No, Grapeshot hasn't done anything. You guys should make a game like Heat, but not give up on it. I hated Heat. Oh God, Heat was fucking horrible. What the fuck? But I mean, we have a handful of tickets left that are like, there's a difference between us handling tickets that are actual bugs. Okay, this is a bug versus this is an opinion. I think the game should work like this. I don't give a fuck about the opinion tickets. Get the fuck out of here right now. That's not our priority. When it comes to us developing a game and we're looking for feedback, great. We'll listen to that feedback then. I'm gonna be fucking honest with you, okay? It's not that I don't want to listen to the community's feedback and their input, but I don't give a fuck. Okay, I want to get it to a stable point, and then we'll listen to community feedback when we genuinely care about like that portion. But right now we don't. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because too much of it is like, I think it should work like this, and meanwhile that thing that they want requires us to work on something for another month, 2 months. No, sorry, we're sunsetting development for fucking Atlas, dude. Okay, Grapeshot has done this themselves. Okay, we're fucking done. I'm still waiting on my 5 gold ticket. Yeah, exactly, man. So sad that Dark and Light fell through the cracks. That game had such potential. I actually think that Dark and Light was the best product. Well, I won't say the best product. I like Atlas more than Dark and Light. But I do think that Dark and Light, personally, for me, had the best profession leveling of any of the games they've ever had. Ever. Yeah, it's a lot of requested things, like skills to, like changes to skill engrams, not doable right now, especially since we're at the limit for dark. Yeah, exactly. Test game, thank you for the 49 months, man. I appreciate that. I remember watching Lore play Dark and Light on an RP server. It was a good time. Oh, yeah. Darkside Day World, the day before, servers coming too. I don't even know what the fuck that is. But yeah. Dark Jedi, thank you for gifting that sub, man. Oh, but yeah. So today, we're gonna pop on the Atlas here for a little bit, check some paperwork, go over some shenanigans, and then we're gonna be switching over to check out Wayfinder. Has anybody dibble dabbled in this? Am I crazy? Did I just hear a gift sub? But even wait, Dark, did you give out another one? Am I high? Whatever. Oh, one of the best things RP this season was the ish and the chips leveling. Everyone calmed down and went out looking for RP and interactions and not grinding. No, I heard it twice too. Like, I'm not crazy, right? Was the ish and chips leveling. Fish and chips. Oh, fish and chips leveling. Got it. Okay, fish and chips leveling. Yeah. I totally agree, Kerfluffles. Totally agree. I know a lot of people really want that grind of playing the game. Some people were really upset with that because they like the grind of Atlas. But I do think that change was for better. I do think that change was for the better. Yeah, I really do. Cyberpunk would be great if we had any multiplayer infrastructure. Yeah, no, I don't think Cyberpunk would make a good. Personally, I don't think Cyberpunk would make a good roleplay server. Personally speaking, and the reason why is because it has an element of sci-fi fantasy, is what I'll just kind of call it, that all those sorts of games kind of suffer from. So. And the reason why I think that is because, has anybody here ever played on a Conan server where they use the magic mod? you know what I mean? Or they tried playing on, you sounded so old right there. What? Does anybody remember back in my day? It's just a realm of whenever your game or roleplay server lends itself to the unnatural, people tend to be unnatural with it, which makes it feel unnatural. Does that make any sense? Redundant, but there is no magic in Cyberpunk. No, but there are mods and super jumps and hacking, and there's a lot of unknown where if that was put into any other setting, you would be like, that's power gaming. That's what I mean. I spent over a decade with Magic RP, so I don't know what to tell you, boss. I mean, don't get me wrong. It could be cool. When I say magic, I mean like the unknown. So I mean, hey, I wouldn't doubt if people can make it work by all means. But it's also just a little. It's a difficult setting. You know what? Here's a good spot. Here's a good spot to put it. I think it would be fun. Okay, maybe I can stress this a different way. I think it would be fun, but I think it would be even less popular than Red Dead RP. Because Red Dead, fucking amazing setting. Everybody agrees with that shit. The development for it is amazing. The Wild RP is pushing the envelope for what like you can do over there. I fucking love it. But it's also not popular because it's difficult for people to get into the set of it. Does that make sense? Cyberpunk RP would probably work better than you think, but the audience it would attract would be hyper science tech nerds. I've seen those circles. It's wild as they apply real world logic to all of it. Yeah. I would enjoy a good sci-fi set. Like, don't get me wrong. If suddenly there was a cyberpunk setting, I would probably try it. A pirate setting is very easy to get into. It honestly is. Being a pirate is easy, you know, because I think the reason why Atlas works so well is because it's, hey, let's build a base. Hey, let's go say R at people, you know? Red M RP is the best I've ever played. I've been part of the RP community for years. Fuck the base building. I don't know. I like the base building part of it, man. There's always going to be that that counterplay, you know? It's the I hate building a base, but also people being able to build their scene that they want to RP in. Ugh. Bro, could you imagine if GTA had any form of base building? You know? Well, I guess it does now because people can like decorate their homes. That's kind of become popular since the last time I really did GTA stuff. But when I say that, I mean like imagine it's not an instance where you can build in this one little room. I mean, let me build this church. Let me build this gas station. Let me you know what I mean? Like that sort of thing. Like you can build your scene. I think that plays I think that adds a lot of role play to a server in general, you know? You mean an instance where you and all your friends pool your money to buy and then it immediately gets taken away from you? I mean, that's the dream. I wonder if I log back onto Ignite if I still have my building, because apparently they re-enabled buildings. Do you think I would still have my building? I want a cannonball on a ship that blows up doors in one shots to piss people off with doored helms. Is Ignite still around? I mean, probably. Ask Brando. Conan, but with Atlas sailing. That would make the combat a whole lot more enjoyable. That is probably the worst part about Arc/Atlas is the melee combat. Oh God, I don't get me wrong. I like Conan's combat. There's not much about Conan that I like, but I do like their combat. I just like Sandbox RP because the beginning I end up being a resource bitch and not get to RP and it just kills it for me. I know it's just the beginning, but I can't get past it. I see that. I see that. They told players after 1 week they would go back up for sale. Wait, as in I would have to buy the building again? I'm sorry. Wait, what? Like after they fixed it, they're like, okay, you got to buy it again? Or like if you didn't log in for a whole whopping week, it goes back up for sale. God, why is that server such shit? You need to contribute to the rainy day fund, Ben. That's true. Chat, I can't wait to have a rainy day fund on DarksideRP. You have to, if you even want to join our Discord, that's $35. If you want us to look at your application, that's $75. If you want us to email you whether you approved or denied, that's another $125. Thank you for contributing to our rainy day fund. Oh. My goodness, dude. What a ball dropping that server was. You know what I mean? Well, time to go. Yep. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I'm all for servers trying to make a money off of this because development can be expensive. But it's very obvious when you go from we're trying to raise funds for the health of the server versus a rainy day fund that never gets used and obviously never gets used. You know what I mean? Those are pretty fucking obvious. I had such whiplash over really wanting to play on that server to completely losing interest over the course of like a week. Yep. Oh, it was probably getting used, just not for the server. You're probably not wrong there. Ven, did you ever bust out the sand circle thingy? No, I have not. Flynn is currently in nesting, and if I unbox anything right now and start playing with new toys, she will fucking kill me. The in-laws are in the other room right now with Flynn, and they're cleaning the entire house. I am staying in this room for as long as I can. But hi, Ash. Congratulations, Ash! Congratulations! Everyone say, congratulations, Ash! You copied me! Oh, didn't you hear? The owner of Ignite hired himself on with a $75,000 signing bonus. That's pretty pogs. I was like, man, Ven and Flynn look like they're totally having fun. We should totally do that too. Congratulations for what? They're giving my son a friend to play with. To quote Cream, I 360 no-scoped it. Yeah, I liked your announcement photo. Hold on, let me find your announcement photo. We're getting a human. April 2024. Meanwhile, Artemis is taking a giant shit in the background. It was hard to get a photo of them both cooperating. No, I think this is this is literally a perfect photo. Yep. So congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah. Now here comes the part where Ash tries to steal my baby names because, well, I just come up with the best names. You know what I mean? So Day Cream is copying Night Cream and having a baby, right? No, Night Cream is copying Day Cream. To be fair, I have a list. So do I. I have a list, and it's the best list. It's the best list. I have the best list ever. You can ask anybody. Lots of people say I have the best list. You give another 8 months, and you think Beth will be expecting to? No, I'm already calling it. I think Fist is next. I'm calling it. Fist is next. Mr. Fist of the Walrus is next. I have spoken. Ven's list, Tiberius. 2, C1. Fist has already said, hell no. That's not how the universe works, man. It's not how the universe works. Oh. Oh, God, dude. Something bit the living bejeezles out of me. Life finds a way. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Just wait until this lady gets back from Greece. Oh, she's back now, apparently. Yeah. Apparently she is now back. Yeah, she got back last night. Had that bird mite heal up? Good, but apparently something else happened because I just got torn up. I'm talking, I got a dozen different bites all over my legs. I only had one on my hand, but I'm willing to bet one of those little fucks crawled into like my shoe or something because, oh my goodness. Lady is back. Fist has a 70-30. Yeah, exactly, man. There might be a little bit of too much celebratory shenanigans. I got a new computer. I got 70-30. I haven't seen you in a baby. A baby. Or bed bugs? No, it's not bed bugs. If it was bed bugs, Flynn would be getting bit up too. It was just, I was outside. And mosquitoes like me, unfortunately. It fucking sucks. Outside is the worst. That's why I try to go outside as little as possible, man. Oh. See, this is what happens when you go outside. I know. I didn't want to. Okay. Flynn made me. I had to change a light bulb. I'm gonna have to pop by Alex's stream and say how fun it would be if all our kids could play together and hang out and smoke meats. You want to do it together? Hey, how cool would it be if, like, you
know,
me,
you can accidentally make a
cream,
human life, but you can't accidentally make a pizza.
All right. Listen up and listen good. Here's how we're
let's
going
see.
to roll this.
How cool would it be, like, if you, me, and Cream all had babies that could play together and smoke meats and be, like, cool and stuff.
You're my primary, it's Alexandria. You'll be my secondary, and we'll have Dobbit and Highwater. Hold on a second. Mr. Mann and Mr. Webster, you'll be on side cannons. Mr. Highwater, Mr. Lawgerson, you'll be up on the hat. Mr. Locksif, I want you to also be on the hat. You'll be running one of the swivel guns. Miss Mooncroft, you stand there and look pretty.
He's not paying attention to us. Fucking Dono Wald, am I right? Jesus Christ, Fist. Read your chat. Who doesn't read their chat?
Well, I don't want you to
Oh, hey, Pocket Wookie, when did you get here?
Mr. Cake, actually. Cake, would you like to be the bosun this round, or what would you like to do? I will let you decide.
Cake was whatever you need. I don't care. We'll be here looking awesome.
All right. You know what? I'll have you.
Hey, Venom, you didn't read it. Yeah, I did. See? Boom.
Actually, I'll have you as one of the top deckers so you can control one of the cannons. Kalani,
I'm just going to post it again.
Decker. I need you to control of the aft cannons.
Here, Cake. Here.
And the front cannons.
Okay.
Sir,
Cake is quitting, by the way. Thank fucking God.
Hey, how cool would it be if, like, you, me, and Cream, all babies that could play together and smoke
Captain,
meats
what
and
would you
be,
like
like,
my
cool
station
and
to
stuff?
be?
What? Hey, how cool would it be if, like, you, me...
We had babies.
All babies that...
Had babies.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry, I need coffee. Fuck.
Speaking of, sir, how is that?
Oh, thank you, baby.
I'll read it during the voice.
I think I had a stroke.
Okay.
God damn it.
Lieutenant.
I make fun of people who type like that in my chat.
Look, Van, I don't think you realize
yeah,
I'm like
well, you-
5 steps behind wherever you and Cream are on the having a kid.
Template.
agenda. I've got a lot of other stuff to do before I can even think about having a kid, like getting married.
Captain, if we get into
haven't even been married yet.
Flynn and I aren't married.
Large cannons if you need me to rotate
What
to
now?
the rear.
Don't rush me. You sound like my mother.
Oh, perfect.
It's fine.
Well,
Take
I'll
no.
just do my best, I guess.
Yeah.
Is there a writing desk in the hat?
I got my own set of things I gotta take care of first, all right? I already
I'm-
got a kid. Look, there's my child.
I'm just
Look
so
at him.
excited that you're moving to the
Look at him. He's giving the
Midwest
side
to
eye to
be
all of you.
with
He's like,
us
what am I
and
not?
make
Your son?
babies with Anna.
Do the what?
Where are we going?
Yeah, I'll bring Mustard along.
I think he asked you to play with.
Pog.
I'll put Mustard in the crib with all of them.
Looks like
I'm such a
Grimstone
little
just
shit.
woke
I am not a little shit. I don't know what you're
up.
talking about.
Patrol.
Oh, listen, Fist would make an amazing dad. Okay, can we all fucking agree to that shit? Can we all agree that Fist would make an amazing dad? I live in Northwest Ohio. Making babies is really the only thing to do. All right. So what we're gonna do here? We're gonna start our sponsored stream in maybe about like 45 minutes or so. I'm gonna pop onto Atlas, check out to see if we have any paperwork, and then kind of go from there. We're probably not gonna get to do a whole lot in Atlas today until after sponsored stream. But also I'm just really excited to do the sponsored stream. So yeah. Today we're gonna be checking out Wayfinder, exclamation point Wayfinder. Pretty sure the command should already be on. And Flynn also just brought me my lunch. I'm gonna try to nom on this real quick while it's going. Are those new hat skins and tables you showed? It's gonna be the trade fair sale for the yeah probably yes probably. Of course I have lint. What the fuck? Who did something? Why are there two more this better be from Gorko. I'm gonna lose my mind. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, pictures of young Bane? Younger Bane? There's no one at Proudstar? 26 people on the server. Hey, Sir Cotty, are you in the channel? Hey, you mentioned you got a girly friend. Does she know about your overwhelming Twitch addiction? And more importantly, does she watch my channel? Oh, don't worry, man. Why are you guys so obsessed with the fucking banana cat? Don't worry, Cotty. I'm gonna make you look so fucking good, man. Okay, so here's what you gotta do, okay? Okay, here's what you do. All right. In a few months, a year, you finally show her my channel. Okay? After things are settled and things are amazing and things are good. All right. And you'd be like, hey, Ven, she's in the channel for the first time. Those can't be for a while, okay? Otherwise it'll come on too strong, all right? And I'm gonna be like, oh, hey. Yeah, he told me all about you. He's been so excited to introduce you to us. It's so nice to finally meet you. Man, you should have heard the things he said about you when you guys first met. You know, love at first sight. Knew she was the woman for me from the very beginning. Man, he has just been talking about you nonstop. Welcome to the family. Subscribe to my fucking channel. You know what I mean? Things like that. I got you, bud. I'm gonna wingman the shit out of you. And then I'm gonna start fucking with you. You know? By the way, I hope you guys have fun at your surprise trip to Vermont.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
You had me at subscribe.
You had me at subscribe, lol.
Almost done eating, chat.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
I'm eating
Thanks
tacos.
to Ted for Life for my sub gift.
You gonna go to California Adventure later? Nice. Oh my God, Kai, did you hear about St. Peach? Obviously. Oogie Boogie Night? What the fuck is that? The hell is Oogie Boogie Night? You mean ST Peach? Yeah, I know. I always call her Saint Peach. I don't know why. The raised Catholic in me sees ST and always has to say Saint. Because I'm not gonna lie. Saint Peach also definitely works for her. Being that Peach is a typical slang word for that ass. Peach is fucking gorgeous, man. She's also one of the most generous people I know. Yeah, she seems like it. I met her one time at a TwitchCon, very brief, like, hey, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. We went our own thing. But she seemed like a sweetheart. She was also wildly shorter than I would have expected. All right, chat, let me go take my dish in and wash my hands. I will be right back, and then we're gonna get to it, okay?
Illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Oh! Okay. Hello, chat. Chat, somebody get it! What is this? Address to an explanation. Interesting. Chat, who was it? Approaches region, address headaches, 48-hour post, southwest, 10 road, before can be used permanent base, replacement for Flemington, Admiral, Bane, Wallace, and a few other general purpose. Nice. Chat, who was it? Let's see. You god damn it! Shadow! You once asked me why items appear darker when wet. Allow me to explain so you can be one step closer to understanding the entire universe. Wet fabric isn't actually darker than dry fabric. Rather, it just looks darker to the human eye. When light hits an object, some of that light is absorbed and some is reflected. The colors we see are the ones being reflected back into our eyes. When an object is wet, an additional layer of water coats the fabric. Once light hits the wet shirt, that water layer causes less light to be reflected towards your eyes and more of the light to be refracted or bounce away from you, back into the fabric. Less light back to your eye means it appears darker. Hope that helps. Love, Shadow. Well, it's 1723. One's if we now think she's a witch and we hang her. Next, you're gonna start saying the Earth is round. Better nip that one in the bud. Kind of agree. They already knew it was round by this point. Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Does the 80-year-old man, Reginald Bane, understand and believe this? Oh. That's a good point. Oh, hey, chat, listen. The other day, I felt like I smoked some jazz cabbage. I didn't, because I don't smoke. But part of my brain was like, what if? What if Earth is a penal colony? Okay, hear me out. What if Earth is a penal colony? We were once a part of the galactic empire. And humans did human things. And we fucked up so bad as humans that the galactic entity, Senate, universe, whatever, we're like, you done fucked up. Humanity is not mature enough. So they Stone Aged us and threw us back to Earth until we evolved as a species to once again rejoin the galactic universe. And our goal as a species is to evolve until we are elevated. And previous attempts of us trying to reach the stars, they would look at us and say, not yet. And then they would Stone Age us again. So what if Atlantis was like, you know, we're ready to reach the stars, but no, we're still too greedy. What if the Egyptians were they, you know, we were like, hey, and they're like, nah, you fucking slavery all over the fucking place. No. What if? Too greedy, so we're getting worse. I don't know why my brain went down this this rabbit hole, but I was like, that's a fun thing. I actually love little fun theories like that because at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter to you and me. You know what I mean? But I've always enjoyed little fun theories like that, right? Oh, excuse me. In Stellaris, I play a rogue servitor machine empire, so I put all the humans into a big glass because they fucked up. But I keep them as a bio trophy because they're cute. Oh my god, I want to watch that movie. Isn't that a neat little premise? That's a neat little premise, right? It's not like the most probably unique thing ever, but I think it's a neat little premise, right? That could make a fun movie with Channing Tatum and Mila Kunis, right? What? 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 What did I say? You guys not like Channing Tatum? It's fucking Magic Mike. Ooh, look at me, a Magic Mike. Look at my penis. Ah! That was the dumbest fucking movie ever, by the way. Jupiter Ascending, was that the name of that movie? Who, genuine question, who the fuck read that script and would like, Channing, boy, we got a script for you. We've got a script for you, my boy. Have you heard of roller skates that just fly? Oh my god, dude. CEO! Hi, CEO, how are you doing? He was actually part dog. Correct. In that movie, he's actually part dog. I repeat, one of his great ancestors boinked a dog, and years later, Channing Tatum is part dog. What a that's why he's so loyal. Yep. What agent read that script and was like, Miss Kunis,
Greatly appreciated.
have we got something for you? Do you want to be the queen of the bees? I mean, I'm part otter. Are you? Are you part otter? Your Admiral, matches lit, bad boy, trade fair, an explanation. Boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, 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 boop, beep, boop, boop. You know, actually, I'll keep the hats on me because I want to show those off. All right. What's the note next to the painting? Oh, I don't know. Let's find out. Dear Admiral, I hope you enjoyed 2 portraits. I didn't know which ones you'd like more, so I left them both for you to decide. Please accept this as an apology to the letter with the explanation of when things are what eventually gets you. All right. Okay, she wins this round. Oh, doopa doopa doop da doop da doop dee doop dee doop doop doop. Okay, I guess we can't burn the witch. She gave me a painting. Yep, she gave me a painting. All right. Like I said, I'm not going to be on Atlas super long today. Why, Ven? Oh, wait.
Why, then? Why we like it when you play Atlas? It's a favorite game for you to play because we all make fun of it together.
Reason why I'm not playing it very long today is because I have a sponsored stream. We're going to be checking out Wayfinder, exclamation point Wayfinder. Please just go ahead and click the link now. Makes me look good. They have resolved their launcher issues and things are looking exciting for it. Now, another reason I'm really excited to check this out is because I love people who have good PR, and we talked about this yesterday a little bit. But if you guys remember, when Flynn and I went to the hospital, this was the team that reached out and said, "Hey, we saw that you and Flynn are going to be having the baby next week. If you need us to adjust anything with your sponsorship, let us know. We're more than happy to work with you. Congratulations to you and Flynn." And you can imagine how many brownie points that earned with me. And so I requested if they would be ever so okay with me moving up the sponsor. So instead of doing the sponsor on later in the week, we're actually doing it today. And I was like, yes, I would actually love to take advantage of that. And they obliged. So I don't know about you, but like I said, that's major brownie points for me. Chicken wings coated in a rich, smoky flavored barbecue sauce with a sprinkle of seeds for a crunch. Spicy, sweet, savory, and messy. It's like 2 of those, please. One of the things that always makes me sad is I think every time I've been... That's my penis. Every time I've been down to this room, there's never anybody in it. I come down to this mess hall every day, and I've come down to this mess hall every day. The server has been live. Always makes me sad. It's such a nice building. You always see people when you go there? Yeah, I think I just keep missing people then.
Hello, sir.
Good to see you. How are you?
Very well, sir. How are you?
Good, good. Just, the fuck?
What the f is this piece of...
Anyways, sorry, I thought I saw something on the wall. Yeah, I'm great. I'm great. How are you? You're not on the 48 or at the trade fair?
No, sir. I was already on a 48 with Captain Porter.
Oh, Captain Porter. For King and Country.
No, for King and Country, sir.
Indeed. Well, I assume it's all been quiet on the island then, yes?
Yes, sir. With everyone mostly gone. It's, yeah, you're actually probably the second person I've run into today.
Yeah, well, there was someone up there. I'm not quite sure who it was, but somebody was overlooking the trade. But yeah, I mean, it's always quiet. But you know what? Sometimes quiet's a good thing. Some people think quiet is boring. I think of quiet as peaceful.
Sure. Couldn't agree more.
Anyone down at logistics?
Chaos is fun and all. I did hear some of the workers in there are think they're inside the warehouse, but I didn't see anyone else around.
Delightful. Yeah, chaos is not always a good thing. It's pretty rarely a good thing, actually.
The eyes, yeah. It's all fun and games till someone loses an eye, and then it becomes hilarious.
How'd you lose the eye?
Oh, I lost my eye to a chicken.
What?
I was hungry one day and found some eggs, and I grabbed an egg, and apparently the rooster, this big black one, saw me and attacked me, and huge pecker took my eye.
Mr. Staines, are you telling me you lost an eye to a big black cock?
Aye, sir.
Happens to the best of us, I suppose.
Oh, I ended up eating him along with the egg, but...
I mean, you had no choice at that point, you know? You had no choice.
No, sir. I lost the battle, but I won the war.
Indeed. Indeed. It's, a few of my ex-wives lost their eyes as well.
Oh, yeah, same way?
No, it was a white rooster.
Oh.
All right, delightful. Well, I guess I should continue making my rounds. This conversation has gotten incredibly weird.
It has, sir. It has, sir. All right. Have a good day, sir. King of country, sir.
Chimeras is just foaming at the mouth right now. She's trying to be good, but I keep making jokes like this in game, and I know she's over here like, I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. I'm working on Crashlands too. I'm being good. Nice. So for the guys that don't know, Kai literally got sent to horny jail a few weeks ago, because she put some real naughty things in chat, and then she got bonked, and she was like, Twitch, why the fuck did I get bonked? And Twitch was like,
I read it all. I read all your crap.
HMS Endeavor, the HMS Atlantis. The fuck are these things? Shipyard, authorized personnel only. If asked to leave, leave. See, that's very good right there. Look at how much simpler that is. If asked to leave, leave. Delightful. Darren, are you aware the defenses are down? Never mind, the WAC reached a settlement. The writer strike is over! Oh, speaking of which, you guys hear about the writer strike is over? Fucking pogs, dude. Writers won big. The writers won big ol' shalamies. Actors and animators are in progress. Good. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Everybody going on strike is giving me so much fucking joy right now. Listen, I know a lot of people really make the, you know, the whole, Ven's a sellout, Ven's greedy, Ven's gifts, Ven's up. Like, everybody here knows that's a fucking meme. I absolutely fucking despise the element of human greed that exists.
Speaking of winning big, what has 6 balls and screws over everyone? The lottery.
Oh, yeah. But, man, all of these strikes are just giving me so much hope. Especially when it's like these big-ass corporations. You know? Like does anybody have any updates on how the big car one, the GM, the car manufacturer strike that was going on? UAW. Yeah. How's the UAW one going? It's going on. Big 3 UAW. I mean, fuck yeah, dude. Last I heard, they're opening negotiations again, considering their president was on the picket line. Striking succeeding encourages more unionization, which leads to more strikes, which leads to greater prosperity for us all. Yep. I think it's just fucking bonkers to me, man. Like, how many of these giant corporations... We're having record profits! We made $20 billion in 1 week! We're doing so good! Yay! What do you mean you want to make more than $7.25 an hour? You piece of shit! You greedy person! You piece of fuck! How dare you want to try to have your wages increased? You're the reason inflation is so bad! I hate that shit, dude. Time for a streamer union. Okay, I don't think it would work for us. I'm gonna be real. I don't think it would work for us. My state doesn't even have a minimum wage. If not for the federal minimum wage, I'm not sure people would even get paid. Yeah.
If you don't give us what we want, we're gonna stop streaming on your shit!
Twitch will be like, oh, fucking thank God. Close the doors. We don't care about our community anyways.
Wait, no, come back. You're not supposed to... No, I'll give you another 30%. We'll do 70-30, but we'll do the other way. I'll only take 30%. Please come back. This is my career.
That's what they want? Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? If Amazon... full stop. If Amazon had an out of Twitch, I think they would take it. I'm not even kidding. Twitch don't make Amazon no fucking money. If Twitch had an out, they'd be like, yeah, you're right. We're just going to shut it down. Get fucked. It makes me mad that my son has 2 culinary degrees and we paid more than $80K in tuition for him to get paid less than a Walmart greeter. He works at a fancy golf club that costs $55K to join and $1,000 a month to belong to, but they can't pay him more than $14 an hour. Yep, exactly. Exactly, dude. It's fucking bonkers, man. The amount of just... Remember the whole thing about humanity not being good and ready to rejoin the Galactic Senate? That's why. That's why. Human greed is just so disgusting, man. To be fair, Amazon didn't buy Twitch for the profit. They did it for the tech. I mean, that's true. On a side note, Elon said the other day Twitter lost 90% of its worth since he took over, so it went from 44 billion to 4 billion in less than a year. Well, that'll happen when you literally fuck everything up. You know what I mean? That's like me buying a plate of food and it's not the best food, but it's acceptable. You know, it's like, this is a decent plate of food. I'm gonna take a shit all over it, and then I'm gonna be shocked at when people are like, damn, this is a plate of shit. Did you guys hear the latest murmuring apparently about Twitter? There's been a murmuring that he wants to I don't know, this is just a rumor, so just take this with a grain of salt. There's a murmuring that he wants to charge for use. So it will no longer be a free thing. He's considering paywalling the entire platform. Oh, hello.
Hello, I have more paperwork for you.
Yay! I love paperwork. Gimme. Oh, delightful. Smoking mirror. Oh! Actually, it'd be bad if I read this right now, wouldn't it?
Go ahead, you may read it there. Just, you know, it is eyeglass sensitive, that's all, because it's kind of pretty much it's detailing their overall sort of nonsense.
What do you mean nonsense? I thought they were fine individuals.
They were nuisance makers until recent reports. I will leave it at that.
My God. All right, let me read this. Let's see. Focusing on efforts to undermine privateers and potential details surrounding a pirate nation. Okay. Oh my God. Are they actually making a pirate nation? Oh my God. How ridiculous. Oh my God. A pirate nation. Let's see. Inquire. I think how many an unnamed man claims to have won the ship from S&M over a game of dice. I'm on the problem. Here's some important was Poland was game that was playing the penalty taken by the man on the hang on there you got was a heavy fan of the I'm playing it with blank than using the record you ain't gonna claim the woman name I'm going over the name of the civilian reports being in a hang on like horn I want to oh my God, there's no way they wouldn't do that, right? They wouldn't do that. This report is claiming that Smoke and Mirrors is giving the Jaegers ships so the Jaegers can claim bounties. There's no way that's true. What? Ooh, apparently strong arms involved in this too. What a bunch of butts. Is this your VTuber? Yeah, so you guys like my VTuber, Admiral Bane? Do you guys like him? All right, I didn't see any issue with this. This all looks fine on the up and up. But there's the bells I heard.
They were.
Come on.
I was okay with some of the stuff before when I knew about it. Like, you know, bits and pieces of that. It's the later stuff that becomes.
Well, hey, all of this is unverified, right?
No. Some of it actually comes from within their own company. Other stuff comes from verified reports. Others come from reports from like 4 or 5.
So are you saying we have to hang Jurgen?
Okay, to be fair, the Jaeger stuff, yeah, that's absolutely happening, 100%. That's not even a joke. That's 5 or 6 of them. I didn't mind them doing it because it meant that they were getting morale boosters and also getting a bit of coin for ways they got about it. I don't really, if they're doing stuff with minor or less, how to phrase this, less obvious people, I don't mind. It's something that they may have to do to survive. I just wish they'd be a bit more discreet about it. This is not discreet, and they should really see who the fuck is in their own port when shit is going on. So the Jaeger's section of that entire point is, yeah, that's absolutely happening. I don't feel it's a high matter. I feel that's a way for them to survive, considering the fact they keep on getting bitch slapped by different pirate groups going to the port every other Tuesday. But again, you know, it's one of those aspects. Again, the other reports in there, there's multiple ones where there's verified sources, or there's sources where they're coming from multiple different places that are different that verify the story, or it's coming from internal. And the efforts, and this combined with the other stuff I had you read a couple of days ago, just kind of shows a concerted efforts to undermine the privateers and pretty much turn the whole, to quote the famous Scottish poet, "They turn the wains against us!" In this case, they're turning all the privateers against us instead.
Well, what are they going to do? The privateers, I mean, let's play a game. Let's pretend every single privateer went black sails. Realize what that would mean?
Sure.
Target practice for us.
Counterpoint, how many times have our ships resupplied in privateer ports?
Well, yes, it's because we're fighting pirates, not privateers.
Yep. So now we have no friendly port until B2.
It's fine. We'll talk with civilians that are out there. It's not worried about it.
Aye, good luck to the civilians getting targeted.
Well, I mean, listen, all we have to do, all right, is just sink them all. Problem solved.
Well, I mean, if we knew where they lived, which I don't.
Oh, no, I meant the privateers.
Oh, the privateers, yeah.
Who is all strongest privateer? Like, oh man, we're having an issue with the sinners. Let's send all strongest privateer. Who has the strongest armada of our privateers? Who is the fearsome? Who's the privateers with true teeth? I rest my case. I rest my case, Ferguson.
Strong arm, woven guard, or crimson black.
You just listed 3 because they all have equally the same amount of sinks, I think.
Basically.
And how many sinks is that?
I think they're getting up there now.
Are they?
Eventually.
Oh,
I think Strong Arm and Woven Guard sunk the Stormcaller, from what I'm told. It was them who sunk that fucking Tower of Death ship.
What do you mean Tower of Death ship?
Remember that Stormcaller ship that sunk Captain Boss about 1 minute and 30 seconds?
I mean, I didn't see it.
The one I referred to as the fucking Tower of Death. Pretty much, it was like a 24 cannon broadside.
Oh, I like this ship.
Well, it's sunk now.
Oh, I missed that ship.
So yeah. So they're getting there eventually, but obviously just need them to kind of keep their noses a bit cleaner. Don't sniff all the pirate cocaine, just a little bit behind the corner where no one sees it. A bit more discreet.
Listen, I'm not super worried about the privateers. Privateers that can be swayed to go black aren't worth being privateers in the first place, all right? Now, the ones that are true and good and are actually here for a proper job, they will remain red. As far as additional sales they go black, we'll deal with them as that happens. I'm not going to overly concern myself with, oh no, they're being tempted. You know what, how I can describe this? This is like having a woman. All right. And imagine you have a beautiful woman in every single one of your classmates, if you will, or trying to woo her. Now, am I going to worry about my new girl and try to make sure she's pampered in all the right ways to make sure she never leaves? You know? No, of course not. Why would I do that? No. You can't take away a beautiful woman if she's loyal. And if we have loyal privateers, then we are fine. However, if some stupid doo-doo head called Smoke and Mirrors tries to dissuade her and steal her away from me, well, then she didn't belong by my side in the first place.
I mean, to be fair, sir, in the case of my loyal, amazing, beautiful wife,
who's in prison, right?
You just kind of locked her up, and I miss my wife.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have. Maybe she shouldn't have been a pirate. You ever think about that? Huh? Remember Jolene? Jolene? How fast did I cut that shit off when all of a sudden she was a pirate? Threw away like the piece of garbage that she was. Piece of garbage that she was.
She was a hot piece of garbage then.
She was a hot piece of garbage with those tits, my God.
I was meaning my wife, sir.
Oh, me too.
Fuck off, sir. You've got your own woman harm.
Of course. My mistake. My mistake. That's my bad. That one's on me.
Well, if you wanted to try and get to those bells, they might still be there. The 48 isn't back yet, and I think the chase fair is back tomorrow.
Oh, all right. Delightful. Yes, no, yeah, but like I said, I'm not going to overly worry about all of our private. All of our privateers are going to leave. If they leave, they leave. They leave. I don't care.
Understood.
I would obviously not like that, but I'm not going to waste.
More just keeping the lip.
Yeah. I just don't want to waste the brain power on. Oh no! Please don't go. We'll bow to your every whim. It's the opposite way. It's the opposite. They bow to what king and country means. If not, they can go back to being civilians, and we will protect them and guard them, quite literally, with our lives. Or they can say, well, we're only in it for the money, and we're going to go be free peoples, in which case they are now turning their back on our country. So fuck them.
Sir. Well, I'll have one mail for you tomorrow. I think I've got 3 or 4 reports being written up currently.
Oh, all right. Delightful. Do you have conjugal visits with your wife by any chance?
Sir, we literally put in a rule about not having pirate girlfriends, literally in the Navy rules.
Well, I don't know if you went back to London. Wait, she's already your wife, isn't she, Ferguson? I don't know if you went back to London occasionally and saw her. I didn't fucking know.
Am I allowed to?
To go back to London and see your wife? I don't see why not.
Woo!
Not until after the deployment's finished, though. Yeah, sometimes people get a little too scared with like things changing. Oh no, what if they go black sales? That's good for RP. Who gives a shit? Well, They're not on parade anymore. Oh, there we go. They're going on... I don't know what ship that is. Oh, wait, no, they're not. Yeah, they are on that ship. Okay, yeah, let's see what ship this is. So if my company... so if I want my company to become a privateer, is that allowed? Civilians are allowed to become privateers. Pirates are not allowed to become privateers. Unless, like... Oh, I mean, I guess you can. But it would require a whole lot of good roleplay for it. Ah, delightful.
All good, excellent, and we are ready to depart. Please check your cannons. Loaded with medium bolts.
Go ahead.
Ah, good, Mr. Smythe. Where are you headed?
Sorry, sir. Where are you?
Right behind you.
Counted from the front. From the
Sir, how are you doing? Just a quick 2-hour patrol around to C2, D2, D3.
Oh, all right.
C3.
All right, delightful. I just wanted to come and wish you luck. I unfortunately have some engagements I have to do, but good luck for king and country.
King
and country.
Nah! I will figure out a way. Thanks, man. Yeah. Honestly, I think one of the best things that's like always difficult for people to do, but I think is actually one of my favorites. And honestly, it's one of the things that it really is limiting with Atlas that I wish wasn't so limiting. Boy, I would love multiple characters. If we could do it proper. Because I think that's one of the reasons why there's a whole lot of burnout. You know, you play GTA, you can log on to multiple characters and, you know, you're kind of good to go there. But because there's so much in-depth money and pirates and, you know, Navy and blah, 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 like, I do wish that there was a way to, okay, hey, I'm going to pop onto a different character. If these, like, you know, civilian groups that are doing civilian stuff, and then, hey, we want to be a pirate for a week, go make a new fucking crew. Go log on a new pirate guy and go cause some havoc. Like, boy, I would fucking love that. Do it. I would love multiple characters. It's literally impossible. It's literally impossible, unfortunately, with Atlas's system. So Atlas works off of what's called a JSON system that stores the JSON inside of a Redis and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's fucking horrible. I don't know how else to put it. It all links and ties to your Steam ID, so you can't make more than one. It's just horrendous. That would be asking for meta big time. I mean, not really. Good role player, like you have. I think that's maybe something we could look into allowing like multiple accounts with the whitelist, because yes, meta will always exist. Like, what's to stop somebody from stream sniping this information? And, you know, there's always fucking meta. Meta is going to exist, but it's if you can trust people to have meta but not utilize it. You know what I mean? You could do it, but we would need to keep re-rolling back and forth, and it with a crappy tune. Yeah, exactly. So even having a separate Steam account on the same PC wouldn't work. Kind of, we would need to redesign our system a little bit, but yeah. Atlas is the worst for giving med information. It literally plasters names above everybody's head. Oh yeah, it's fucking horrendous. It's by far one of the worst. But, you know, that being said, I would love some of these crews to be like, I mean, do you realize how fast I would be like, hey, let's go bring back Galdrick for a week, sail the seas, cause some havoc, and then just disappear into the night. You know what I mean? Give people a different pirate experience for a little bit. It allows me to do something different. It allows other people to do something. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I would fucking love that. You know? You could probably do people sneakily with multiple accounts hiding on the server too for PvE. But yeah, no, I don't know. It's one of the things where it's and why can't you do that? because there's no real way to do that. So the only way to do that, let me explain to you the nightmare of it. So if I were to make Galdrick right now, I would have to exit this, create new tune, and I would have to kill Bane. Bane would cease to exist. Okay. Then I would make Galdrick. I would have fun for 24 hours, 12 hours until it's, hey, Admiral Bane, we need you in character for this important thing. Okay, great. Let me go kill Galdrick. Now let me go upstairs and go do it. You know what I mean? Like, or I would have to do a secondary account, and the secondary account doesn't really work because of how our systems are set up. Our systems are actually set up to help prevent secondary accounts. It's just kind of a nightmare. It's not as simple as log out, log back in. Okay, great, I'm on this thing. Like it would be a fucking pain in the big old patukas. You know what I mean? I'm going to stare at the sea for a minute because I have to go potty. My coffee's kicking in, if you know what I mean. Please enjoy some music. Real quick, answer the phone though while I'm gone and tell me who it is. Thank you. 877 cash now. Okay, sorry about that, chat. You guys are so cool. Have I ever told you guys that? Oh, have I ever told you guys how cool you are? Hey, boss. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time. What are you gonna do, Cotty, huh? Strike? How successful has that been lately? I need to hear it more. Chat, you're all fucking super cool and wonderful and just amazing human beings, okay? Except for you. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, everybody just turned and looked at the same exact person. Yep, we all know who we're talking about. But everyone else, though, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. You, though, you know what I'm talking about. You. Awful. I feel attacked. Good. In that case, it's working. Yeah. Oh! So, in any case, chat. So we're gonna pop over here to sponsored stream in a little bit, but before we do, can we talk about something? Can we talk about something very important, chat? It's time to talk about the baby day. It's time to talk about the baby day. So all I have said is like next week. When I initially said that it was a week, I wasn't lying. It was exactly 1 week. Flynn and I go in Wednesday night for our induction. Which means if all goes well and we have a relatively, you know, smooth, how long do labors typically last? You know, 12 hours? Rough ones can be 24, even rougher ones can be 48, you know? Statistically speaking, we should. Induction can go up to 36. Yeah. So, chat, help me out. I'm stupid. What's an induction? That's when they tell Flynn's body, you're having the baby today. It's when they induce labor. So, this last week, we can cut that music. Let's put on something else real quick. Boop. Last week, we went for our typical little checkup, and Flynn's blood pressure was a little bit high. So from there, they were like, all right, you got to go to the hospital to make sure everything's on the up and up. They ended up keeping her overnight for monitoring. And then they said, you have gestational hypertension. So it's official. You are, your baby is not a preemie. You're at 37 weeks, so you are good to go. It is safer for both you and the baby if this pops out next week. So to avoid complications, this is what we're going with. So we said, okay. So we are going in on Wednesday for labor. So we're going in on the 4th. Odds are my son will be on the 6th. It's possible we have a really long labor and it goes until the 6th. I don't know. So yeah. Yeah, this avoids bad shit that can happen. Be prepared to have a lot of walking time. Yeah. So yeah, they're gonna have to lower the threshold for Flynn regarding a C-section with hypertension. Just prepare it. Yeah. I know. Like Flynn's okay if she has a C-section. If she needs it, she needs it. You know what I mean? It's a much longer recovery time. But you know, it's not anything that's dangerous. It's something we can easily deal with. We can work with that. You were an emergency C-section? Nice. Yeah, if she gets a C-section and you're there, don't look at the mirrors. Don't make your mistake. Yeah, I don't really want to look at that shit. Like, I'm not a squeamish guy, but who really wants to see that? You know what I mean? I'm not a doctor for a reason. You know what I mean? What time Wednesday are we going in? Wednesday evening. So I am quite literally, chat. Okay, are you ready for what our next schedule is? And I hope you guys are okay with this. Again, I really appreciate it. But this week, I'm going to be a mini Burke. Which is a very good thing for us right now, okay? Because first child, you know, a little worried about it, but I'm definitely about to be a mini Burke. I have a sponsor today. I have a sponsor tomorrow. I have a sponsor Tuesday. I have a sponsor on Wednesday before we go into the doctor for inducing labor. And then I have 5 days to finish one more sponsor on top of that. And then as far as I know, I'm done for the month. I think I might have something later in the month, but like somehow all of my, I requested that all my sponsors be at the beginning of the month because my baby was due at the end of the month. So, I mean, all the games that we're going to be playing are already chat approved. This is that we're not playing in the chat's like, oh God, he's doing Raid Shadowlet. And I mean, like, they're all great games. So I'm genuinely super excited to play them. So we're building up our own rainy day fund. So yeah, pretty freaking pretty excited to check out some of these sponsors as well as build up that rainy day fund. Total War Game is one of them. Yep, we have Pharaoh. So I'll tell you guys what we have on the board. At the moment, what we have on the board for this week, sponsor wise, we have Wayfinder, Warhammer Dark Tide, Total War Pharaoh, New World. Sorry, 2 New World streams. We have 2 New World streams. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 sponsored streams. So yeah. I love the Dutch word for a C-section better. It translates as Emperor Incision. What the fuck? Yeah. No Lords of the Fallen sponsorship? No, but I would love to get one. Works better because you'll get used to having a baby this month too, so you can get smashed beforehand. Yeah, exactly. So, and obviously once the baby's here, you know, I'm going to be a little bit sporadic, especially for the first few weeks, I would say, at least, you know. I will stream where I can. I'm not going to be like, oh, okay, chat. Well, I'm not going to stream for 2 weeks because I'm just going to be in the other room with staring at my sleeping child. I'm not going to do that because unfortunately my career doesn't really allow me to do that. I don't have paternity leave. You know what I mean? But I will absolutely be taking some shorter streams wherever I can, and I'll also be very sporadic with my streaming. So as far as like my schedule, I'm assuming once baby's here, take my schedule and just yeet that bitch out the window. You know what I mean? So if my boy is sleeping, then I can, you know, I'll come over here, we'll hang out for a couple hours. But as far as like getting involved into something and I got lost in the RP and I was able to go like 9-10 hours on a day, like that will not be a thing for probably the first few months of us setting things. After things get settled, we'll get back to normal and stuff like that. But I just kind of want to say advance, thank you for all the support. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for being here. This is a new chapter of my life, man, and I am terrified, you know. I am legitimately a wee bit terrified for it, but in a good way, you know. Like My routine lately has been stream, prep stuff for baby, and then I'll hang out with my buddy Forbes and we'll play Roundup on TFT until like 1 in the morning. And I know, as sad as it is, that little tradition is over. You know, the whole, it's a quiet Saturday, let me just sit on the couch all day and do not, those days are over for the foreseeable future. Will I have them again? Sure. Will I have them as commonly as I do now? No, it'll be a rarity. But man, I am still just excited. I'm so terrified, and you know, I'm happy to be a part of it. Been stalking here for 5 years and I've seen a lot of changes, and this is just by far the best one. Yeah. 100% still rated with a 1-month-old. Enjoying a bottle in your lap. Wow, was a hell of a drug. It ain't about you anymore. Yeah, exactly, you know. Thanks, Drewski. I appreciate that. You're gonna be the coolest dad. I hope so. I hope so. You know, I'm gonna try my best. You know, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try to make my boy happy. You know, I'll be firm where I need to. I'll be cool where I can. I'm gonna be embarrassing as shit for sure. You know, but I'm excited to impart some of my my morals and principles onto this little shit. You know what I mean? Then when my kiddo was up to like 6 months, I gained from 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. with her sleeping strapped to your chest. Nice, yeah. I mean, embarrassing is what we dads do best. Big fucking nodders. Who's gonna be a better dad, you or Cream? I'm gonna say me, because I'll have more experience because I'm having my baby first. Boom, get wrecked. No, I think Cream's gonna be a good dad, man. I think Cream's gonna be a fantastic dad. Yeah, no, I am, I'm excited, man, but also I am definitely terrified of how much my life is about to change, you know? I'm happy I was a part of this. You'll be great, in all honesty. I mean, I hope so. We'll find out. I don't remember if you told us your son's name or not. We have a list of names for our son. My personal 2 front runners from my side of the list. We've already talked about this a little bit. My first front runner. Well, I have 2. I'm kind of tied for 2. One is Tiberius. I like Tiberius. I know a lot of people are like, Star Trek? No, it's not from Star Trek. One, he didn't go by Tiberius. Okay, it's weird. But no, Tiberius is like a really big name, but also it's very versatile. You know, if somebody wants to go by, you know, if he wants to go by T, you can go by Tibbs, you can go by Tibby, Tibbers, Tiberius, Ty. You know, like if he wants a big name, he can have a big name. If he wants a nickname, he has a fucking plethora to choose from. I actually think it's a really cute name. In all stages of life. You know what I mean? Imagine a little baby running around. Come here, Tibbers. You know what I mean? You can go by Ty. I think Ty's a great name to go by. If no one has sent you a stuffed Tibbers yet, they are doing it wrong. Yeah, exactly. Can we call him Long or Big T? Yeah, I can do that one. It's a very formal name, sophisticated and easy to trim. That's something that's easy to fit. Yeah, exactly. Or people can call him Tyro. That'd be so funny. But no, I actually do love the name Tiberius. But also I understand how a little bit grand that name is. So my other name that I like is a lot more grounded. It's Nolan. Nice and simple, Nolan. That's my other, those are my 2 names that I would say I've brought to the table. Another one that's on my list is Leo. I've just always loved the name Leo. Not Leonardo, Leo. Just L-E-O, Leo. But yeah, your nephew is a Nolan? Nice. Yeah, I also love Leo. Yeah. And then Flynn has her names. One of her names that she suggested a while ago resurfaced recently, and I really like it. Like if again, we have a list because not like we're not going to be like, oh, this is our list and this is what we're sticking to. You know, we have a list and baby's here. We choose from the names. But she has one name that I really like. Like it's kind of been, I haven't told her that she's won me over with this name,
Greatly appreciated.
but it's been resonating, just
Ben.
swimming in my head like a mind grenade, and I really like it. And I'm like, fuck. And it's a name that, you know, we've heard before. It's a unique name, but it's not an unheard of name. And oh god, I just love it. It's such a good fucking name. And I'll leave that one hidden because I honestly think that one might be the winner. It all depends. We're gonna wait till the little shit is out into the world for the first time, and then we'll kind of pick then, you know? It's probably a Mike or a John. Nah. Will the boy have one name or is it gonna have multiple? I mean, he'll have a first, middle, and last name, you know? Yeah, the problem is I'm also changing my last name. So I keep, I plan on changing my last name. And which is also kind of cool because now I get to choose the full name. Am I going with Flynn's? No, actually. I'm going with something entirely new. You don't like your last name? My last name has just been a bit soured for me. A lot of my extended family, I'll just say it's a little soured. And by a little soured, I mean I have absolutely no connection to it at all anymore. None. Like when I talked to my mother about changing my last name, I was like, hey Ma, just so you know, I'm probably gonna change my last name. She immediately was like, I get it. She was like, I get it. I told my brother, he was like, I get it. So yeah, so I get to choose you know, a first and a last name for my son. You know, well, I get to help choose a first name. I get to choose my last name. But Flynn also said, I also like Ronan, Atlas, and Wyatt. Listen, I like the name Atlas, but I also don't think we can name our son Atlas just because the memes would be far too big. Now, I know we would be able to make the joke of like, we made one that works, but I don't think that's worth it. Unfortunately, man. Oh. The meme of Atlas playing Atlas? Yeah, exactly. Co has a Rowan. I do like Wyatt. Yeah, I like Wyatt, but apparently Wyatt has like wildly shot up in popularity recently. No idea why, but it just has. Man, I gotta open my doors. Oh. It's like mad hot in this room. Give me 1 second. I just looked over at my fan. It's 84 degrees in this room, which means my computer is probably overheating a bit right now. Wyatt sounds a bit too Appalachian for you. What? It's because the WWE wrestler Bray Wyatt passed away recently. Oh. Yeah, when I think of Wyatt, I think of Wyatt Earp. Like, that's obviously where my brain goes to whenever I think of that. Boop. Are you gonna fly your mom in to see your newborn? I would like to, yes. So the problem with that is, one, Corona's kind of picked up. There's a new variant. There's a new booster. Blah 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 blah. So I told my mom, you know, hey, if you wanna get out here, you know, we have a date, so get your ass out here now, so then you can quarantine, because. You know, the last thing I fucking need is my mom to get on some unlucky flight. She catches COVID on the plane because, let's face it, you're in a fucking tube. It's much more likely. And then she holds my son and bam, badness. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to take any chances in that area. So I told my mom, you know, she wants to come out now. She can quarantine. I'll put her up in a hotel. You know, we'll make everything work. You know, that sort of stuff. But my mom said no. She thinks she's just gonna wait for it. She's gonna get the booster shot, then she has to isolate for 10 days after getting the booster or whatever. I forget what the thing is, but you always feel like shit after you get a booster shot. So she wants to get her booster shot, and then I told her, I was like, hey, there's no fucking snow right now. Why don't you just drive up and then you don't have to fucking quarantine? You know? Hey, you can bring my nephew too. And so she was considering that. So she might drive out here. She's either going to drive and be able to enjoy baby time immediately, or she's going to have to fly, and then I'll put her up in quarantine her. Oh. I've honestly never felt like shit after a COVID shot. I've gotten 2 ways. I don't know, I think I've gotten 3 boosters now over the years. I don't know. 2 of them just equaled the mad sore arm. And the third one, I did feel like shit. The third one, I was like, oh, I got the flu. And then it went away in 10 hours. It was a very short-lived thing. I felt tired as hell with all of them. Yeah. I've gotten that day funk after your second. Yeah. Osiris, thank you for the 44 months, by the way. I appreciate you. I felt like crap the day after I got the shots. Yeah. Gave you a fever for like 6 hours. Aren't children safe from COVID? No idea about newborns though. Honestly, no idea. I guess I'm gonna have to do some research with that now. I hadn't really thought of that. No. I can't have the shot, so I still just go everywhere. Oh, okay. That's good. Oh, yes, Azreen, thank you. All right, in any case, is that a bird? Some stupid fucking birds. Salty McQuackers. Oh, I feel bad. It looks like Salty McQuackers is trying to find somebody. Hold on. Chat, you want to go in hot? I always hate whenever somebody has no one to talk to and it's clear that they're looking for somebody. We're going in. We'll just go over to the sponsored segment in a second. Shit, make sure my provo's up. Okay. Shit, did I lose them? Yeah. Hello there, how can I help you?
Hi, my name's Maya. We're looking for, they said, was it a jailer?
A jailer? What?
Is what they said. Okay, I guess I'll start. We have a lovely lady who would like to join our company, but she has this crest stitched into her clothes that we're looking to get removed, and we were told that it was potentially a jailer that removed it?
I think you're talking about the warden.
That might be the word.
Yes, indeed.
She has the pirate class crest thingy, but she wants to be removed and join us as a Civ company.
Ah, yes, Pirate Reformation. I see, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, delightful. Are you the former pirate?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, delightful. Do you mind me asking, who are you a pirate with? It's all right. Pirate Reformation is a good thing. I'm happy you're taking steps toward a good civilized life. I won't judge you based off of who you say. It's quite all right.
I know, but I would rather not say if that's okay.
Hey, all right. Very well. Very well. That obviously means it's the sinners. All right. Well, very good. Well, I mean, in any case, what's your name?
Charlie Thompson.
Charlie Thompson. Pleasure to meet you. Admiral Bane of His Majesty's Royal Navy.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And and so you're going to be going into a civilian group. What exactly are we? What are we called? Civilians?
Oh, we're the Salty Quackers.
Salty Quackers. Oh my god, that is lovely. I love that.
We do trading and Spanish hunting, the army of the damned and seas.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I see. And who have you spoken to already about? Who have you spoken to already about this? About the Pirate Reformation. So the way we typically work the Pirate Reformations is, obviously our whole goal is to rid the pirate. Oh my god, the dogs are out again. Hear the dogs. Shut up, dogs!
Oh god,
Shut up, dogs! God, stupid dogs. Any case, so the way the Pirate Reformation typically works is you are typically assigned to a company of some sorts, whether it be a civilian, a privateer, whoever is willing to essentially accept responsibility for you. And then from there, after you will have kind of like a weekly check-in sort of thing to make sure things are still on the up and up and you're not using this as some sort of cover. Not saying that you would, ma'am. Unfortunately, we've just had bad faith dealings in the past, which have led for individuals trying to help pirate reformations lead a better life. Unfortunately, them getting rather the shaft, as it were. And we try to prevent such things. You understand, I'm sure.
Oh, I do.
All right, delightful. Now, as far as the actual process, the way it goes, it is far beneath my station. It's typically handled by one of my clerks. But who is the leader of the Salty Quackers? What a lovely name. I love it.
That will be me. Us, me and my wife.
Oh, delightful. Might I have your name, sir?
My name's Charles. Charles Reeves.
Charles Reeves. All right. Very good. I'm sorry. Once again, your wife's name?
Maya.
Maya Reeves. Okay. All right. Delightful. All right. And you two would be okay with taking the responsibility of this individual in under your wing, as it were?
Yes. Oh, yes, definitely.
All right. Delightful. You do trade and such. Are you active traders with His Majesty's Royal Navy, or are we aware of you and your port, as it were?
Unfortunately, we've come here to trade a couple of times, but nobody's been around.
Yes, no one would have been around. Are you a new company? You traders.
A couple of weeks.
Okay, all right, so fairly new, yes. Yes, we've had, at the moment, no one is here at the moment because we currently have what's called a 48, and we have a trade fair going on. Have you managed to visit either one of these?
Not yet.
No. Hey, well, if you
we were trying to get this sorted.
I see. Yes. Well, if you manage to make your way down to F6 Freeport, there is a trade fair going on, and I do believe today is the last day. But they have a whole lots of events, including selling items that are unique to only there, such as some row houses, some Spanish villas, some water fountains, hat racks, different hats and such. You know, quite unique things. But it's quite stuffed with population. But the large portion of our trade staff, as you can imagine, is at the trade fair, which is why.
Understandable.
Yeah, and they've been setting up for that for a whole week. Yes, we're trying to actually make sure we get a lot more of these trade fairs. People tend to love it. Have you ever been on a maze galleon?
No.
No.
Yeah, they have what's called a maze galleon. I wanted to participate in it, but I don't think I will, unfortunately. Anyways, it's essentially a galleon where it's an overly large galleon with a start point, and you have to find your way through the maze. Imagine, if you will, a hedge maze. But instead of a hedge maze, it's literally inside of a galleon with an up and down verticality to it, because you have to climb up and down different pathways. It's brilliant. They time whoever has the fastest time, and if you beat a certain time, you win a prize.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, they had what they called a jumping puzzle, which if you had to, jump from rock to rock, if you fell, it's fine. You fell into the water, no harm done. But yes, the first person to do that was done on Friday. And they had a 10 gold prize for whoever got that. Someone already won, so yeah.
Oh, jeez.
They also have a hunting thing. They have
that's a lot.
Yeah, they have. I believe today they're also doing the Iron Chef competition. That's always quite the spectacle. So if you have a chef that wants to compete, you take your rounds. There are judges to taste your food as well as how fast you can complete it. It's quite an order. It's wonderful, actually.
Oh, I'm not that much of a cook.
And it's okay. You can just enjoy the free food then.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yes, but in any case, they have lots of activities going on there, and I believe we've already scheduled our next one as well. For future references, the reason why we actually held this one at the F6 Freeport was because we were trying to entice, civilians such as yourselves, to throw your hat in the ring to possibly have a trade fair hosted by us at your port to draw in more commerce for your very port.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I believe we've already scheduled the next 3, I think. I'm not quite sure, but we're actually looking for small companies to do it, because let's face it, some of these larger companies already get enough love, so we're trying to show love to, smaller entities. Speaking of which, how large is your company, if you don't mind me asking?
4 people, and if she joins us, we'll be the 5th.
You are quite literally a perfect candidate, then.
Did you have a small port?
Oh, yeah. Oh, we would fix it up and say, here you are, enjoy the free buildings. Keep whatever you want, demolish what you don't, and enjoy the free traffic,
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. All right.
I might look into that.
Yes, indeed.
My question, though, about the whole Crest thing, are we okay to invite her into our company and then deal with it as we go, or?
Now, I do believe we can essentially... What the hell was that? Sorry, I thought I heard something being spilled.
Someone swimming?
Yeah, I think so. All right, let's see. For now, why don't we... Okay, so the only issue that there is with that is, I'll try to explain this as best I can. Do you have any ongoing quests with any of the individuals?
Yes.
Okay. Should you invite her, they will see her as a person of ill repute at the current time, and that will botch all of your existing quests at the moment.
Okay.
So that's the only reason I would say hold off on that. Personally, I have no issue. We can get that taken care of, but you will need to essentially, rip up that paperwork, that crest, if you will. And unfortunately, like I said, the people who deal with it are typically in the prison. They are the ones that deal with it, and I do not know where any of my prison staff are. They're likely over at the 48. Let me see what I can find, because again, I apologize. I know I should know everything of the ins and outs, but the fact of the matter is, I don't. I'm very old.
That's fine. You got your people for that. You know everything.
Indeed. All right. Well, why don't you give me a moment? I have to see that big building up there. I have to run all the way back up there to get you the answer. So give me 10 minutes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Ah.
Yes, thank you.
Just gonna walk all the way there. Cheat Fly Inc. Nah, I'll run. Chad, do people know who that pirate is? Is she from the Sinners? The fact that she's like, I'd rather not say. It's like, oh, okay. There's only one pirate crew that I can think of that wouldn't want to say. No, she isn't. Ooh, where's she from? Who knows? Might be from the Dukes. Oh, okay. All right. How do I? Oh God. No, not the Sinners. Oh, okay. Fergus might want to interview her. A nobody group that just broke up. Okay, listen. Why would you call them a nobody group, okay? They're fucking people. You know what I mean? They're fucking people, Dad. My God. Boop. Blap. Bleep. Yeah, I actually don't even know what the... I don't know. Yeah, those pirates had no clout. Yeah, so we're gonna have to find out what it is. Yeah, we have like a specific paperwork thing that eliminates your oath that you've taken. So we got to find it. Oh. Is it Gravel? Yeah, I heard somebody say that. Is that the character name? Is that their Twitch name? Who is Gravel? Gravel is Charlie. Okay, people are... Gravel is player name. Oh, okay. You guys are above my pay grade now. Okay, let's see if Ferguson's still around. Ferguson!
Can
I speak to you for a moment? Yeah, I feel like I've seen a Gravel in this channel that is a purple name.
Yeah.
Ah, good to see you. All right, I saw an individual that was down on the trade docks. That is a civilian group that is looking to take a pirate in as part of a pirate reformation sort of thing. They're willing to accept responsibility for them, etc., etc., etc. How do we go about this?
Normally, the reformation is done with a privateer group because the privateer can actually keep an eye on them. And it also means that we can test them in terms of having them fight against their former crew or against other pirates rather than them just retiring. It would depend. It would depend on the situation of the pirate in question.
I do not recognize this individual. Perhaps you'd like to come down and speak with them. I don't know how to do the whole... remove their crest sort of thing that they've pinned on. I'm sure you, my head of intelligence, would know, which is why I came directly to you.
This point where I tell you that the Vice Admiral never gave you the books for any of that until like 2 days ago.
Well, cool. That means you know how to do this as of 2 days ago, right?
Maybe. Let me check. Okay, so, do you want the good news or bad news?
Hit me.
Only the Master Chief can do the pardons.
All right.
So, what we would do in this case is, depending upon the person, providing a large amount of information about what their group was, what they were doing, what they did, etc., etc. And so long as it's not too bad, we can then discuss them. I mean, I'll be honest, sir. If I don't have anything on them, then technically speaking, they haven't committed any crimes. That's the whole thing.
Yes, her name was... I've already forgotten. But she plans on joining a small civilian company. They said the leaders of said company are on the dock, willing to vouch for her, that they'll keep an eye on her, etc., etc., etc. And I think it was a name that can work on both a male and a unisex name. It was like Jordan, Taylor, Charlie. I think it was Charlie. Charlene? Charlisle?
Right. Anyway, I'll talk to them. I'll talk to them, see what they've got, and then from there, I can probably just say to them, have them for a week. If they are good for the week and then we get a report about them, about how they're doing, I can then talk to the Master Chief about getting them a pardon, and then the Master Chief.
Well, I mean, I have a stack of pardons in my desk. I can just go grab one.
I still say they have to wait a week.
Yeah.
You can't just let them,
the problem...
At that point, either you or the Master Chief can do the part.
Yeah. The problem is they want to invite her to the company. The problem is that will kind of screw over their existing quests because they are not a privateer. They are a civilian group.
I see.
Yeah. You see the conundrum now.
So
now I have already informed
so the only option would be...
I have already informed them that, we typically go through the privateer status for all of this. And if instead, they were okay with accepting responsibility, that we would require a report, we would be following up, we would be doing an inspection, we would still follow the procedure. But they would be accepting full responsibility for any action she does, in fact, commit during this time. So I've already informed them of such, and they're willing to take said risks, yeah.
The problem would be obviously to not fuck them over by doing this, we'd have to give them the pardon now.
Indeed. Well,
but
I'm all right with...
officially sign it until a week.
Bless
you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you. I think there's one more in there. It feels like there's one more in there. Yeah, it's gone. Wow, look at that.
That's gone. Anyway. Yeah, let's talk to them.
Yeah, hold on. Let me grab the pardon. I believe I have a pardon in my desk. Let me grab it. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I have one pardon in my desk right now because we were doing pirate reformations earlier. Yeah. Royal pardon. There we go. Wait, shit, I think Ferguson just flew down there. You know what? I'm just going to assume Ferguson did. Did I miss the sponsor time? So they had a great... Nope. We're gonna be switching over to it in a little bit. We just wanted to... We saw somebody literally by themselves over here, and the Navy port's out, so I'm just trying to do my assistance. You know what I mean? After we conclude this right here, then we'll switch over. Thanks, developing character. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah.
It never got lost in the shimmer.
Oh.
Admiral, sir.
Lucky
Welcome
guy.
back.
Good to see you, Mr. Staines.
You did that fast all the way up there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I believe
Yeah, I would
that.
say that was going to take like 2 hours.
Oh no, it would never take that long. I believe that was my secretary. So, in any case, so I've spoken over with my secretary, and I do have what you need. However, before we can move forward again, because we all kind of bending our protocol a bit here, which I'm all right to do with beautiful civilians. However, before we issue any such pardon for you, my secretary would like to have just a bit of an interview with you to essentially gauge. You as an individual, I think is a good way to put it.
Okay.
All right, is that all right? Yes.
Sure.
Hello.
Sure. I don't mind.
Yes, indeed. Your name isn't Ja Rule, is it?
No, it's Charlie.
Okay, yes, because an individual Ja Rule, or is it Drew Barrymore? I can never remember. He changes his name every week. In any case, yes, like an individual like this, we would not issue such a pardon to. It's forgiving all past transgression. I need more tea.
Past transgressions. It's bad when I can speak English better than him.
Okay, well, that's not very good. That's not very nice. That's not very nice.
Well, sometimes I still need an interpreter as well.
Well, in any case, Mr. Ferguson, if you could please interview the individual. How long do you think the interview will take, typically?
10-15 minutes max.
All right, very well. Hurry up.
Maybe less.
All right, hurry up. Go on. If you would follow my secretary.
All right, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Yes, of course.
I appreciate your help, Admiral.
Of course. Happy to
Yes,
help.
thank you.
Yes. More than happy to help. Yeah, so it'll be an open room thing. He's not taking it to any sort of interrogation room or anything like that. I'm sure you can understand the need for it. We've had many pirates say, well, now that I've secured enough gold for my retirement, I've killed 17 people, pirated and plundered hundreds of ships, sank multiple ships, just desecrated entire bloodlines. Now I want to retire and I want a pardon. And that sort of interview is just the simple process to identify the said person and see if they have any outstanding warrants and things like that. We try to pardon as many as we can, but we can't pardon them all, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we also came to you guys for help in that situation.
How did you come across this individual, if you don't mind me asking?
And we found her on the island. She was looking around, she was gathering, and we started talking, and she said that a lot of the company haven't woken up in the past few weeks, and she was more alone. And we extended an invitation if she want to come along with us for trading and such, and she accepted it.
I am. It's always never fun. Sleeping sickness is unfortunately a common occurrence when you have seas this vast.
Hi.
I suppose. I don't think I've slept 2 hours.
Hey, God.
I don't know what sleep is.
Oh, God. Luckily, we try to get as much sleep as we can around here.
I suppose, yeah.
It's better for the headaches. Have you ever had a sailor who gets far too invested into something because they've been awake for 36 hours straight? We've quite literally ordered sailors to sleep around here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. Yeah. So paid sleeping.
Wait, paid to sleep?
Wait, can I get paid to sleep?
Yeah, can I get paid to sleep?
Well, you have to join His Majesty's Royal Navy first.
Oh, well, no, thank you.
Yeah. It's a trade-off, unfortunately. You get paid, but, now you're risking life and limb.
Yeah, I am very much attached to my limbs.
Yeah, me too.
I kind of like it to stay that way.
Hey, that's fantastic. Mr. Staines, do you have all your limbs still? I know you're missing an eye.
Yes, sir.
All right, delightful. Yes,
I got all
my
11 fingers and 10 toes.
Hey, fantastic. Yes, my lead bosun, actually, of my personal vessel is so dedicated to her craft that she chopped off one of her legs so she could replace it with a peg leg, just so she could have a little bit of extra wood to patch the holes during combat.
No, that's dedication.
Indeed.
Does she ever like slide through the cracks though?
Only twice.
Only twice. Oh no.
She haven't got stuck though. But like the.
Oh, and the knots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what happened. Yeah, all ships are built to the highest quality, but occasionally it's not like we can remove knots from wood. So sometimes just perfect fit, you get stuck.
Oh no.
It's all right. We try to do our best to make sure the knot is on the bottom side of the wood, so when she walks on the top side of it, no knots. However, you have a slip up occasionally.
Yeah, it happens.
So you mentioned you trade. What exactly is your main export, if you don't mind me asking?
Produce.
Yes.
Produce. Oh, delightful. What do you have tea?
We do not have tea.
Oh, damn.
And no coffee. No coffee.
And no coffee.
We can't grow tea leaves or coffee beans on this island. You need to realize what a disgrace that is to us as English.
Such a disgrace.
Indeed.
I feel your sadness, sir.
Haven't had a proper cup of tea in weeks.
Indeed.
You could always like heat up, orange juice or something.
Hey, what?
Oh, what? No.
I mean, it still has its vitamins. It wakes you up.
And it's completely disgusting and no.
Hot orange juice. That.
Yes.
I think you might be a part. We might need to take you to prison.
Yeah, possibly, sir.
I don't know her, so yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh God, hot orange. I'm just trying to find in any way where that could possibly be good.
I mean, it's similar to like hot apple juice.
Hot apple juice?
I guess most people call that like cider.
Well, I mean, cider's different than apple juice.
Yeah, I think they're slightly different indeed.
I need a good Dickens cider.
It's like apple cider, you can put orange slices in, so it's almost kind of similar.
You hate what?
I hate that man. I hate that man and his entire fucking company. All right?
What? Dickens cider?
Yes.
What? Why do you hate it, sir?
Oh, I get it.
Wait, I'm hearing two things about that.
Yeah, there's an individual whose company name makes a drink called Dixon Cider.
Oh no.
Dixon.
That's a different man, sir.
And he sells Dickens cider.
Yeah, I heard something completely different.
Yeah, that's a newer one, sir. The older one was Samuel Dickens, and he sold Dickens cider. He's the one who sold Secretary Puffins a big, like two Dickens cider butts.
Well,
complete with a book on how to make sure your butt doesn't leak.
Ah, God.
To make sure what?
That your butt doesn't leak, so there's no cider spilling out, you know.
What?
You know, a butt is a barrel, right? And so it's a barrel filled with Dickens cider. So it's a Dickens cider butt.
I did not know that was a term.
Indeed. You see, a lot of my sailors have a lot of fun with Old English, as it were. A lot of fun.
Oh no.
Yeah. Ooh, looks like they have actually concluded. Look at that. Now, he's either going to say we have to arrest this individual immediately and have her hung for past crimes, or he'll say we have no idea who this individual is, and she's free to go.
All right, we're about halfway done. I just need to go up and quickly have a look at something, and then we'll just finish up.
Ah, all right, delightful.
Okay, I'll run.
All right, delightful. How was your interview going so far?
It was good. It was what I expected. It's good.
All right, delightful. Well, that's good. All right, so I'm assuming he's just going to go up and check with our many archives. I do not envy that individual's job. That is Secretary Ferguson. He helps run the intelligence department, which I know, Navy intelligence, oxymoron, ha ha ha. But you have no idea the amount of paperwork that man has to go through. He typically gets about 30 reports, books, 30 books that are 25 pages large per day, at least 30.
Is that why you? I'm sorry. Is that why you only have one tree? Because you've had to chop down all the other trees for paper?
You know what? Pretty much, yeah. Oh my God, that tree grew back. We'd have to cut that down. That's a lot of paper there.
Oh no.
That's a couple reports.
That's a couple reports right there, yeah.
So all I'm hearing is that they need wood for paper. So we need to farm some wood, bring them to sell.
But yeah, so in any case, yeah, he's just going up to check the archives to cross-examine some shenanigans.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. I know it's tedious, but you would not believe the amount of headaches that happen if, you know, we mess something like this up, you know. You're not an infamous pirate hiding in sheep's clothing, are you?
No.
Okay, the way you smiled and said that kind of made me a little worried, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
No, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, okay, all right.
No, right, yep.
Yeah, that seems, I'm glad he's going to go cross-check things now. My God.
I mean, we do have a lot of sheep on our island.
Yeah, well, there you are.
Oh yeah, a lot of sheep. Like on every corner, you see a sheep.
And 2 bees. Don't forget the bees.
Oh yeah, the 2 bees.
Oh God, not
and the wolf.
Way too happy about that, sir.
Yes, I know. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Delightful. So you said produce. Do you mind me asking what sort of produce?
We live on Temperate Island, so I actually have a book. Well, I guess you don't want the book because that would be like your trade person.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they all buying down at F6, to my knowledge at least. They're quite literally buying. I believe everything is what they said. I believe the sign said trade fair, buying everything.
Oh, that could be dangerous. We have like 2 silos full of food.
Oh God.
I mean, they are right next to you. We're down in C6 and they're in F6 right now.
Yeah.
Make you a happy bit of gold.
Indeed.
I'm okay with that.
I think the most we are growing at the moment is garlic, tomatoes, and grapes.
Grapes, yeah.
Oh God, tomatoes.
Oh God, tomatoes.
I heard about a cadet that had to eat 10,000 tomatoes the other day.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't have talked back.
Say what?
He was on a trip and ate 10,000 tomatoes. He ended up buying 10,000 tomatoes and ate them all because it was too heavy to get on the ship.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh God.
Yeah, they overpurchased.
I would hate to have been around for that. Aftermath.
Yeah, well, it wasn't too bad because luckily tomatoes are red and he was a cadet, so he was in a red coat to begin with, so it matched.
Oh.
Is he still alive? Because you talked about him in the past.
I'm going to say yes for the sake of posterity's sake. Yeah, he's definitely alive still.
I believe I was there when he came back. I think he is alive.
Oh boy!
Holy, that's a lot of tomatoes.
I'd rather have it being tomatoes than garlic. Can you imagine?
It's true.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, but have you ever made like baked beans with garlic in it?
It sounds horrendous, actually.
It's amazing.
That sounds about as delicious as hot orange juice.
What?
Thank you. See?
Listen, when you're desperate.
The hot orange juice.
Yeah. You just heat it up.
You could also slap some ham in those beans too.
See, now we're
Oh
talking.
boy.
Ham and beans.
That was
Beans
right
and
into the
cornbread.
papers.
Beans
What?
and
What happened?
cornbread. Absolutely.
Oh, Ferguson's back.
Yeah. Stuck the landing.
Welcome back, Ferguson.
Yep, gliding is a 50-50 thing for me at the best of times. All right, ready to finish this off here?
Sure.
Right.
Well, she wasn't shot, so I assume that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing. Yeah.
Off the go then.
Ready to work.
So is he the one?
Job's done.
Like in future, is he the one? Like if we ever meet anybody looking to do this, he's the one that we would talk to.
No, typically you would actually speak to our Master Chief. Unfortunately, he's off island right now with all of those things. He is just the individual that works in intelligence, so I'm able to have him conduct these interviews. Typically, would have Master Chief do it, or one of the instructors, or somebody from the wardens, anybody who is adept or trained in interrogation of individuals. And that's
okay.
But typically, the only individual that would be finalizing the, we'll call it a handshake. The handshake of handing over a pardon is. Are you all right?
Sorry, sir. Something was jingling on you. I was trying to figure out what it was.
Oh.
Motherfucker, Stains. You motherfucker.
So I want what's the best time to come by then if we find more people, let's say.
Oh,
in the future.
Oh, the best times. I mean, you kind of hit it right on the nose as far as the time schedule goes. But like I said, we have a 48, which means let me explain what the 48 is. Maybe that'll help entice. We essentially take 2 ships worth of men over to a privateer's port where they set up shop to help defend a certain quadrant of the oceans. So we have about 50 men. I would say maybe it's about 40, just to be safe. We have about 40 men in one sector at the moment, patrolling constantly a different section. And then on top of that, we sent another, this one is probably 50, people down to the F6 Freeport. So we are missing quite literally about 100 men that would typically be here at this time of day. That's why
that
it looks
makes
so
a lot
dead.
of sense.
Yes. If you, that's trust me, it is not always this sort of dead. But as far as the daytime, this time slot is typically when I'm actually walking around down here, and I will help out going in the trade. I love working in the trade staff. They love whenever I work in the trade staff. I'm so efficient.
Okay, so we need to come back when you are here.
Oh yeah, I'll get you a good deal.
We need to come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Same time.
I don't know if tomorrow's gonna be good. Yeah, God, I don't know. Tomorrow's gonna be good. I don't know.
Day after.
I don't know if oh God, I'm so scared, Stans. I'm so scared. How can I put this in the best possible way? One of my daughters, that's a good way of putting it. One of my daughters back in London is having their first child in 3 days.
Oh, congratulations.
I'm so sorry.
Well, thank you. I'm so excited to be a pep again. But yes, I'm very, very excited.
So you're nervous?
A little bit, yeah.
How are you nervous? You've already had your kids. Now it's them having their kids.
Well, I mean, they're idiots and they need my help.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll be more like him raising the child than the daughter.
Exactly.
But they always say that like grandparents just spoil their kids.
That is true.
the
I'm absolutely going
grandchildren
to spoil the shit out of this little Ted.
Yeah, it'll be born into a secretary position.
Yes, exactly. Nepotism. There's no other way.
Oh boy.
But in any case, yes. As far as like I said, the time slot, you kind of hit it right on the nose. But yeah, I should be around very frequently. But yes, I don't know. I like working the
So
train.
she can literally grow in the ranks.
Oh my god, I love that.
I do too. That's great.
You're fired.
But I liked it. Come on.
No. Yeah, that's amazing. What do you mean fired?
I was waiting for someone to say that. That's it.
Wait, you were waiting for somebody to talk about? How long have you been waiting to tell this joke?
5 minutes ago.
All right.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Slow burn.
I like a good slow burn. Now, as far as the way the rest of this process would go is after he concludes that interview over there, I will essentially hand her this will be a bit interesting, all right? So I'm going to give her a pardon for past crimes. This will allow her to return to her life as a civilian. We will follow up and check with you. You can either come here, we will go there. Doesn't really matter. But we will essentially like a follow-up to make sure that things are still on the up and up. And if things are, then I will effectively have that pardon signed then and there, or one of my executors will sign it. And if things are not on the up and up, then a warrant will be issued for her arrest if she by any chance decides to turn against you, steal everything from you in the middle of the night, pirate things.
Yeah, no, we understand.
Of course, you're more than welcome.
Yes, typically.
Yeah, we have a small port, but it's a pretty port.
Oh, that's delightful then. Yes, very typically we would wait a week to hand out the pardon, but this is a bit of a unique situation. Delightful. So, are we hanging her?
Let's talk about that.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
Uh-oh.
This is just for dramatic flair, right? She's absolutely no one on our radar.
Not enough for a hanging. So she's part of the Blackwater Saints, which is a company that we've known about. However, they've been one of the pirate companies that were very active at the start of the deployment, but gradually fell off in terms of things that they did. Charlie's known to us beforehand. I've had agents interact with them before at the Blackwater Saints port, so that's confirmed. Their ship, the Hangman, was involved in quite literally the first.
Yeah, I remember this ship. Okay.
It was involved. Yeah, it was involved in the initial blockade, the first privateer blockade and land assault that happened, the one with the Sunners. Now, they're alleging that this happened while they were asleep. This was entirely all news to them. Charlie was their shipwright, but states that Charlie did not build the Hangman, and there was a couple of ships built before they joined, probably right at the start of the deployment. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at, is that the Blackwater Saints are not a company that have done much in a while. They've just existed. They're still black sailed, but Charlie will not reveal any further names or any more details about the company. Charlie won't do that because the captain of Blackwater Saints was fully okay with letting Charlie go, did all that, even built a schooner for Charlie to leave on. So left on very good terms, doesn't feel right, then turning over that information to us. And to be honest, I wanted to figure out, poke around and see if there was any information about other pirate companies, but the problem is that for Charlie's case is that it looks like she might have been asleep during a lot of the times when they actually were doing things at the start. So personally, she's not squeaky clean. Like that's just a blunt thing. So it'd be a 7-day thing, not a 5-day. Just to be sure that she does keep her nose clean. I do believe her intention to leave is a genuine one. Especially if these other comments about being asleep for things happen. So I think it does add up.
All right.
So I'd say my recommendation is give her the pardon, see how she does for a week, but obviously make her aware that if she betrays the civilians that she's working with, or we catch her on a black sail ship again, that is damn near automatic level 4.
All right. Sounds good.
Right.
Welcome back.
Yes, I think the main reason I'm okay with going along with it is also I haven't had anything from that crew in weeks, maybe even a month. It's been a while.
No, I that's the same. That's the same for me. Yeah, same for me. Again, it was a few companies probably more of an issue, but yeah, they haven't done much since the beginning of the deployment. There has been much from them in a little while.
Well, all right. Sounds good.
All right.
All right. Ah, all right, delightful. Naughty, naughty, Charlie.
What?
Pirate group.
Uh-oh.
Who has pirated people in the past?
New subscriber
It's fine.
arrives. It fills you with determination.
Ah, delightful. Well, so based off of our interview and what we've discussed already, typically it would be a 5-day turnaround for when we would like. I believe you said 7-day, right? 7-day.
7-day in this particular case, yes.
Okay, 7-day, yeah.
Because it's a civilian company, not privateer.
Yes, indeed. So, we are willing to hand you a pardon and pardon you for past crimes. However, the way this will work is essentially, as we've already stated before, these two individuals will be taking full responsibility. So, should you do any sort of misdeeds, it will quite literally be their head. So, now I hope that you're willing, you understand what exactly you are putting them in a position, or they are willing to take you in. So I truly hope this is a good leaf turning, and we all be happy at the end of the day.
Yes.
All right. Well, in that case, please take this. Just take my hand.
By the way, here you go. Keep in mind these prices can change.
Oh, that's fine.
Thank you.
All right, there you are. So I have given her a pardon. All she needs to do is go over the finer details of it. Once she does, you will be free to invite her to your company. Now, we would like either a report. We will either come down to visit, or you can come down here within 1 week's time. If we don't have a report by then, things could get sticky. But I assume there will be no issues, as both Fergus and I have come to the same conclusion that the appeal to turn over a new leaf is genuine, which is the best kind of appeal we like to see.
Thank you.
All right.
Do you wish to write down some information from us, or?
Indeed. I will let Mr. Staines and Mr. Ferguson handle that, as I unfortunately have an obligation I was supposed to be at 30 minutes ago, but it's all right.
I appreciate your time.
I'm sorry, what was that, Mr. Ferguson?
I said oopsie daisies were made.
Yeah, exactly. Who gives a shit? They can wait. All right. In any case, thank you again so much for your time, and I look forward to hearing your report and hearing the new leaf has been turned over, and it's been delightful.
Thank you for your time, Admiral. I appreciate it.
Yeah, pleasure meeting you,
sir.
Gentlemen.
Have a good one.
Admiral.
You as well. Brickanum. Did I say that right? Brickanum. Thank you so much for that prime. I appreciate you. Pyrokinetic Penguin, thank you for the 18 months. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be switching over here to the sponsored stream momentarily. We were supposed to switch over to it, honestly, a little bit ago, but we kind of got into the roleplay a little bit, and yeah, so we're gonna switch over to it now. It wasn't really time restricted when we had to do it, as long as it's done today. So, yes, I am excited for it. So before any of you role player watchers are like, I'm leaving, click that link if you would please be so kind, because we're going to be checking out Wayfinder, and to give Wayfinder a little bit of love before we switch over this. I've already talked about this before. Wayfinder and their awesome team reached out and said, hey, listen, we saw that you're having a baby this week. If you need to postpone or move around the sponsored date, simply let us know and we'll work with you. And congratulations to you and Flynn. That's the type of people that we're going to be doing the sponsor for next, on top of just genuinely a fantastic game, because this was the game that they flew us out to play last year down in Austin. We went and hung out with Max and Beth. That's this game, same game. I enjoyed the game back then. I'm excited to see where it is now. I did a few play tests of it a while ago. I'm gonna say like 6+ months ago was the last time I played it. And it was just in a good spot. I loved it. Unfortunately, at their launch, they did have some login issues, so it did have the wind taken out of its sails a little bit. But I mean, that's the biggest problem is they had too many people trying to log in, and they had a little bit of a headache. Since then, that has now been resolved, as far as I know. So we get to go check out Wayfinder here momentarily. Full stop before we even get into the sponsor. I absolutely love the art style. I was gonna say the graphic style. The art style. I love the art direction of this game. The peeps who made this game, Syndicate Airship, excuse me. They have done previous games that I just love. They did Battle Chasers, and they also did that League of Legends game, the Ruin King one. And oh my God, if you loved that art style, loved that art style, bro, I hope you're excited for what we're about to play, because Wayfinder is just amazing. I love it. The game wins me over just based off of its graphics alone. So if you guys want to do me a favor, please click that link. Because again, I know not everybody, we have a lot of people who are Atlas only watchers, which is weird as that is, because we all agree that Atlas is a horrible game. But yeah, I'm excited to check this one out. Boop. Speaking of which, I never beat Ruin King. I should really go back and beat that. When I say I haven't beat it, I mean I'm quite literally like at the last level, but it's been my like pick up and put down game for the last like year and a half, and I'm quite literally all of my guys are like level 99 and good to go. You missed the reaction to your portraits. Oh, I said the young Bane. I love them. All right, chat. Let's go ahead and switch on over to Wayfinder.